Ancient giant skulls with horns discovered at Sayre in the 1880s are these Nephilim that were found in Pennsylvania. A large number of human skulls were discovered during an excavation in Sayre, Bradford County, Pennsylvania in 1880. The discovered skulls were interesting in a certain manner concerned with anatomy. Interestingly, the skulls consisted of horns, right about 2 inches from the eyebrow. The most fascinating part is that the average height of the beings to whom the ancient giant skulls with horns belonged would have been around 7 feet in height. An excavation was conducted in the 1880s by a group of scientists in the northeast part of the state near the New York state line. The team consisted of a historian who belonged to Pennsylvania State, 2 professors, and a member of the Presbyterian Church hierarchy. They had worked their way to a town called Sayre, and they became interested in a ground that appeared to be Native American burial grounds. The group was headed by Dr. P.G. Donahue of the church, along with Professors A.B. Skinner and W.K. Moorhead of the American Investigation Museum of Phillips Academy in Andover, and they proceeded to the first of the mounds to begin a detailed excavation, and what they found next baffled the scientists for almost more than a decade. Ancient giant skulls with horns discovered there. The researchers stumbled across several skeletons of males by scraping away heavy rocks and dirt at the Murray farm site while conducting research at Tioga Point in the Susquehanna Valley. In the mound, they uncovered the remains of 68 men believed to have been buried around the year 1200 AD. The discovery was carefully analyzed by a team, and while looking more closely, the team came up with an opinion that the ancient giant skulls with horns must belong to males who were over 7 feet tall. However, the fascinating height comes second. Let's remember people at that time were what? Maybe 5'10". Now, the most baffling factor is that the skulls of the mysterious men had horns, 2 actual horns, and it's believed that this ancient giant skull with horns belonged to a giant men who died nearly 800 years ago. Can you imagine seeing things like this in front of you with horns? Now, the scientists wrapped the remains of the skeletons and sent them for an examination to the American Investigation Museum in Philadelphia. As the skulls reached the examination facility, it baffled the scientists as well. Later on, the skulls were claimed to have been lost or misplaced. Also, there were no official statements by Donahue, Skinner, or Moorhead describing the discovery of any human skeletons at Sayre exhibiting gigantism or horned protrusions. So what do you think? Is this a hoax, or were the horned skulls lost on purpose? And this is on Infinity Explorers by Ann Shrivastava. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.